viewed at Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, Ward on the move to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, and that is incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring it down. Mike Green just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. Ward. And that is incomplete here. This defense for the Titans, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Ward again. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain.
But it's 4th down.
Going for it, here's Ward. Able to find the open man, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Texans.
To throw is Ward. That's out to the flat for Akers. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
2nd and a yard at the 18-yard line.
Throwing now, Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
To throw, here's Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass. Now Ward. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not. Oh, this will wind up incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Throwing is Ward. And he comes back with one complete. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. They run for it with Mixon. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They had 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And he rifles one incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen escaping the pressure right. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. Rodgers to return it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Ward. Gets this to Waller on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15. And the Texans first down.
On play action, Ward. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown,
Tank Dell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Titans, nothing. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he'll give what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. The Titans are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. 3rd and 20. Allen. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion, Hill. Throwing to start the drive. Ward. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 34 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Here's Sly now to kick off as he'll send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a very good return. They'll be set up well when we resume action in the second quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throw over the middle, and it's caught by Johnston. And down inside the 15 he goes. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because he had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Ashton Jeanty, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 13-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards.
42 yards on the play. 1st down, Texans.
Ward to throw once more. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And, it's incomplete. That would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Darren Waller, 26 yards. And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Sly set to boot it. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Give
him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Ward. Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Sly on for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Takes the score, Texans 27, Titans 7. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Here's Sly now to kick off as he'll send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A run out of the gun with Genty. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Looking to throw. Ward. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 15. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Allen now looks to throw. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Texans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. From the gun, here's Ward. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. They go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Man in motion left. That's Collins. Working out of the gun here. Ward. In trouble, and he's taken down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Hill going to go in motion right.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
On 1st down, it's Genty.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
To the air, Allen. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 34. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. From the gun, it's Allen.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other, because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. This is caught. Touchdown! Cortland Sutton from 6 yards away. And the Titans get a bit closer. On his loop for the extra point. He's got it, and the score's now 27-14.
Makes the score Texans 27, Titans 14. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Football. It's picked up by the Titans. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
And that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's Allen. And he will find his man set, and that's complete. Allen now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun. Allen. The quick slant caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Hunter Henry. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Give them 19 there as the drive marches forward.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard. Ward now working out of the gun. He'll let this go for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Ward to Mixon on the check down. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Another one caught by Collins. That'll bring out 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now they'll empty out the backfield. Throwing is Ward. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
To Darren Waller.
Darren Waller, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Texans take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Sly set to boot it. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Finding Henry here on the crossing route.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A give out of the gun to Genty.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. Those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return.
And the Texans will take over.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown On their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's third down. Third and 11.
Now Ward. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. Throwing now, Ward. Now he's into the clear again. There he goes again. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 71 yards. And the Texans are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Titans 21. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Here's Sly now to kick off as he'll send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
Play action. Now it's Allen. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Christian Wilkins picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, here's Genty. And maybe a little over-pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
First down.
To throw, it's Allen. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Titans first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now a toss left side, Genty. And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety, Kalen Bullock. And the Texans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. In motion, Hill. Ward off the play fake. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And it's intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And then he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now Allen, got to have this one.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the give, Genty.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now Allen. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Cortland Sutton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
47, Titans 48.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think that you might not be dialing that up again. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Here's Ward.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Nico Collins,
a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. Sly set to boot it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Got a man open, it's Sutton.
Now he's loose again.
Touchdown, Titans! Cortland Sutton, 78 yards.
And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
54, Titans 35.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they won.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, 75 yards.
And the Texans are able to widen their advantage. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Titans 35. Jody Sly set to kick off.
Here's Sly now to kick off as he'll send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace.
Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety, Kalen Bullock. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Sly set to boot it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Allen now looks to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Allen going to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Jordan Brooks with it.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Intercepted.
How about this starting field position? First and goal from 2 yards out.
2-yard line. So
after the INT, it's Allen. And he's got it. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
He was taken down.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
From the gun, it's Allen. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Touchdown, Titans.
Luke now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead down to 26.
Makes the score Texans 68, Titans 42. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And this game, it could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many expecting them to come in here and win. And they're not just winning, they're dominating. And now trying to finish this one off.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Texans first down.
To throw, here's Ward.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked by Jacob Parrish. And the Titans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Here's Allen.
Complete to Johnston here.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
That's good for a Titans first down.
To the air, Allen.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
21 more yards. That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Allen to throw once more. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Texans are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Charles.